So tip of the day number 1 out of the 12 tips to ensure that you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is improve your home's curb appeal. So you need to make sure the home's enticing from the outside. And the outside of the home really sets the tone for the rest of the house. For instance, if somebody's driving past and they see the for sale sign and they see how nice the home is on the outside, the chances are they're going to automatically think that the home is nice on the inside as well. You need to make sure that if a potential buyer is driving past and they see the for sale sign and they see how nice the home is on the outside, we need to make sure that they're picking up the phone and booking a viewing, because that really is the end goal. Now, there's a few ways that you can improve your home's curb appeal. One being painting the door. 2, making sure that the windows and the window frames are clean from the outside. Number 3, tidying the garden, make sure the garden's neat and tidy. And number 4, you could pressure wash the driveway and make sure that that's sparkling clean. Now, that's just 4 quick ways that you can improve your home's curb appeal, and it'll make a massive difference in the amount of money that you'll get for your house. So that's today's tip of the day. Stay tuned for tomorrow's tip of the day. Don't miss it. So guys, tip number 2 out of the 12 tips in 12 days to ensure that you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is ensure that your estate agent does accompanied viewings. So this is important because the estate agent will know your requirements, as in the seller's requirements, and they will also know the buyer's requirements. A viewing agent, if it's just a viewing agent that does the viewings, they will not have met the seller, therefore they won't know the seller's requirements. So it's very hard for them to sell the home. Whereas the estate agent, they've met the seller, they know what the seller wants. They've also met the buyer, they know what the buyer wants. This puts them in a very, very strong position to be able to sell the home. Also, the estate agent is trained to negotiate, therefore they will be able to handle any offers and negotiate on the spot throughout the viewing process. Whereas if the seller was to do the viewings themselves, they wouldn't be able to do this, and either would the viewing agent. That's another tip of the day. Tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's tip of the day. So tip number 3 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to declutter. So if you've got a room in the house that's crammed with furniture and it looks very busy, you could take some of the furniture out, for instance, and put it into storage for the couple of months while your home goes on the market. This will make the room look far bigger. It will also speed up the home sale process so much as it will appeal to more buyers, and it'll help you squeeze that extra couple of £1,000 out of the offers that you're getting. So that's tip number 3. Tune in for tomorrow for tip number 4. So tip number 4 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to prepare the home for sale. So for instance, if there's a tear in the carpet, replace the carpet. If there's a crack in the tile, replace the tile. If the garden's a mess, make sure you get a gardener in or fix up the garden yourself. When the home hits the market, this will make a huge difference. It will speed up the home sale process so much, and it will also, again, help you squeeze the extra couple of £1,000 out of the buyers. That's my tip for today. Tune in tomorrow for the tip tomorrow. Take care, guys. Cheers. So guys, tip number 5 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to make sure you get yourself an agent that is going to market the property properly. So the marketing for the property has to be top class to get your home in front of the right audience who are willing to pay a premium price for your property. So that starts off with property photography. Make sure the agent gets the pictures taken professionally and doesn't just take them on a mobile phone camera. We then split the marketing into 2 categories. So direct buyer marketing, which is posting the property on all the major UK platforms. So Rightmove, Zoopla, S1 Homes, On the Market. And then indirect buyer marketing. So for instance, putting a for sale board outside the home and also posting the home onto social media and boosting the post as well to engage as many people into that post as possible. You need to get as much exposure as possible and give your home the most exposure possible. At the end of the day, more exposure leads to more viewers leads to more offers. Once we've got a lot of offers, we've then got leverage to negotiate the highest possible price. Tune in tomorrow for tip number 6. So guys, tip number 6 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to ensure you get yourself an agent that works weekends and out of hours. So 80% of buyers work between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you get an agent that only works 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, they will only be able to accommodate for 20% of viewings. Whereas on the other hand, if you get an agent that works 7 days a week and out of hours, or if they work weekends and out of hours, this means you'll be able to accommodate for far more viewings. The more viewers that you bring in the door, the more offers you get. Again, the more offers you get, the more leverage you have to be able to negotiate the highest possible price. So this is really, really important. Tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's tip of the day. So guys, tip number 7 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to ensure that your home smells nice. A bad smelling home is the biggest turn off for a buyer. So for example, if one of the rooms in your house smells slightly damp, get a damp specialist out and get that checked out before the home goes on the market. And also doing things like making sure the drains outside are unblocked so that the outside smells nice, and making sure that the bins outside are clean, and also the bins inside in the kitchen are clean as well, just to make sure that there's no bad smell coming from the bins. Another thing, if you're a smoker and if you've got any furniture that's heavily embedded with smoke, make sure that you get that furniture out of the house and maybe into storage for the few months that your home goes on the market, because it's a massive, massive turn off for somebody coming in. If they're not a smoker, for example, if they come in and all they can smell is smoke. That was tip number 7. Tune in tomorrow for tip number 8. So guys, tip number 8 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to depersonalize your home. So for the property photographs getting taken and while your home is on the market, you need to depersonalize your home. So this means doing things like taking family pictures off the wall, doing things like, if a toothbrush is normally out on the sink, putting it underneath the sink so that it can't be seen. See, the buyer needs to be able to envision their self living in your home. They need to be able to create that emotional connection when they're doing the viewing, because it's that emotional connection that makes them put in that all-important offer. If the buyer comes in and all they see is the house crammed with your personal items, things like pictures, family pictures on the wall and your toothbrush on the sink, it's going to be very hard for them to create that emotional connection. And like I said, it's that emotional connection that makes them put in that offer. So depersonalize is tip number 8. Tune in tomorrow for tip number 9. So guys, tip number 9 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to ensure that your estate agent creates a sense of urgency throughout the viewing process. So this is important because if somebody wants the property and they see that other people want it as well, it makes them want it even more. So, for example, what your estate agent needs to be doing is scheduling the viewing appointments back to back, one after the other. So what this does is it shows the buyers that the property is hot, and if they want a chance of getting the property, then they better act fast with a decent offer for a chance to secure it. So the end goal here is to have 2 interested buyers and have them compete for the highest possible price. That was tip number 9. Tune in tomorrow for tip number 10. So guys, tip number 10 out of the 12 tips to ensure you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to not be offended by really low offers. So no offer is a bad offer. It means that somebody wants to buy your property. It's down to your agent to negotiate correctly and get you the highest price possible. So please choose your agent wisely. That was tip number 10. Tune in tomorrow for tip number 11. So guys, tip number 11 out of the 12 tips to ensure that you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is to ensure that you have a strong pricing strategy. So the pricing strategy has to be strong and well thought out. It's important to remember that the purpose of the marketing price is to gain maximum interest. It has no relevance and does not have to be the same as the home report. The wrong marketing price can seriously affect your chances of selling at the highest possible price. See, too high and your home will sit on the market and stagnate and not get any interest and will just hang about, which you definitely don't want, because the longer a house sits on the market, the less chance it has of selling. And if you price your home too low, on the other hand, you will gain interest of buyers who can't afford to pay the premium price that you want for your property. That was tip number 11. Tune in tomorrow for the last tip. So guys, tip number 12 out of the 12 tips to ensure that you achieve the maximum sale price for your home is exposure. So you need to make sure that you choose an agent that is going to bring as much exposure possible to your property. So this means that your estate agent should be working hard to attract buyers locally, but also they should be working hard to attract buyers globally who are looking to make the move into your area. So this is important because if your agent only markets locally, then the pool of buyers that they market to is far smaller than if they market globally. This means that somebody could be outside of Dundee who is willing to pay the premium price for your property. But if your agent isn't marketing to them, then unfortunately you're not going to get that price. So this is really important. That's my 12 tips anyway. Now, we thought that the market would be opening today. Unfortunately, the First Minister came on yesterday and said that we need to wait until the 29th. So we will now be waiting till the 29th to do in-person valuations and to start listing properties. So if you are looking to get your home on the market, send me a message and I can get you booked in for a valuation after the 29th. Take care, guys. Cheers.